set up. So that can be out of the way. I don't want to repeat this a whole bunch of times, but I do want to be helpful. Set up. I'll mute myself so I don't hear myself over there. But I am going live right now to talk to you about what is helpful to put in your doula bag. What do you need to put in your doula bag? I've been a birth and my name is Kayla Matthews. I'm the owner of What the Doula. I've been a birth and postpartum doula for 5 years. And as I'm coaching doulas and I am working with doulas, I am learning, understanding, and seeing that people don't know what to actually bring, or they bringing too much, or they bringing stuff that they not using to births. Or you could be in the habit of bringing things because you heard somebody or saw somebody say or do and say they bringing it in. You don't know why you even got it to begin with. And so there are like some basics that you want to have in your birthing bag. Specifically, I'm going to talk about what to bring in your doula bag if you're a birth doula. I'll do a part 2 video about what to bring in your doula bag if you are a postpartum doula, or if you go into lactation and have other areas where you support. Give me 1 second. I'm letting my folk know that I am live talking about what's in your doula bag. So much work to talk to get all of these systems to talk to each other. I am learning. But I'm up for the job. Anybody on here doula that wants to know what to bring in your doula bag? Want to know what a doula is? Maybe I'll figure out how to go live on Instagram too. I wish I knew how to do all of them. Oh, wait, I got a phone. I could go live on all of them. Y'all, I'm about to hit the trifecta to talk to you about what to bring with you to a birth in your doula bag. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This gonna be fun. Let's go. Let's go, go, go. Let's go. What's in your doula bag? What's in your doula bag? What's in my doula bag? I don't know. I'm gonna edit this later. Maybe I want what's in your doula bag and why. We about to bring some folk into this because if we're gonna talk about it, let's talk about it. Like if we're gonna talk about it, let's talk about it. And so I want to talk to you about what's in your doula bag and why. You can watch this now on YouTube Live. You can watch it on TikTok. And now I am getting it ready so you can watch it on my Instagram. Bam. Kayla Matthews here, owner of What the Doula, wanting to talk to you about what's in your doula bag and why. I don't know where you are in your stage, your phase, your place of being a doula, but I've been a doula for 5 years now. And over the years, as I've become a doula, what I have in my doula bag has changed. It's leveled up, it's gone down. It depends on where I'm going to a birth, what all I'm bringing, and what all I need. And so I would talk through the basics. Please, chime in, ask any questions. I'll save this later too, so you can reference it. And the full video will be available on my YouTube. But you want to start out with having a bag that's, doesn't take up too much space, that has lots of compartments and zippers so that you can store things. Being on the medical side of things now, it is so annoying when doulas and support people walk in the room with luggage that just take up all the space. Please have something compact, something that can, easily be stored, and something that works for you in your advantage to have all of the things that you need. And so this is a backpack that I had as an orientation guy in college. Like, I didn't go out and buy anything. And I love it because my outside pockets, I normally have my water bottle. It'll keep my water cold. You want to stay hydrated, or maybe there's hot tea in here, something herbal for me to drink. Sometimes I'll have the hot tea that I want for my clients prepared in these canisters. Um, Honey. I bring honey with me to births. Birth can get exhausting. I like to make honey sticks, but sometimes I'll just have the container and put it on a spoon. But honey in labor, energy straight to the bloodstream. Get you some honey. Some honey. Let's start outer pockets and then we'll go in. So I go to a lot of community events. I got this heating pad that you can also make cold for free. Throw it in the microwave. Use this for hot and cold, different parts of the body. Every time I go to some place that gives me these freebies, I just get the little needle and thread. You never know what you might need needle and thread for. Doesn't hurt, doesn't take up too much space. This is one of my favorite things. So let's say the person is birthing and we in the dark, but we want to take a photo or a video, or we need to look for something. We need to find something. I got a little ring light for my phone, and it just like clips at the top of my phone. Very useful. I don't have to, cut the light on, different settings, and it's rechargeable. That's the game changer. It's rechargeable. Stress ball. Stress ball, that's also branding and marketing for another birth worker of mine, a friend of mine. It's the brand Mama Love. It's a maternal morbidity brand that is aimed at helping you be aware of when something is wrong, when you need to have questions with your provider. So a stress ball, put these in welcome packets for my clients, but I also keep it in my doula bag. And then somewhere in my bag, because I'm a lactation support person, I always have unused, unopened syringes to support with hand expression for partners to feed. And so that's one compartment. I try to put everything back as I use it too, because I like to have my bag packed for births. There are lots of carabiners, I think these are called carabiners, around my bags too. The teacher in me needs stuff to stay together. And so this particular carabiner is for my travel pillow and blanket. I want to be comfortable at birth. Birth is long sometimes. I don't like to use people's sheets and covers if I don't have to, so I bring my own. And it's compact, don't take up a whole bunch of space. And so I just kind of clip it right outside here. All right, let's get into the next compartment. If y'all have questions, drop them in there. Clipped inside, I have some resources that I use. And so Evidence-Based Birth is a trusted resource that I reference. Hey, sis. Is a trusted resource that I reference for clients. And I like these little pocket guides. Okay, so I bought this digital bundle. And I bought the bundle and the digital bundle. So they cut them and laminated them. And so this is the labor induction one. Let's say you're considering induction and you want to know about your Bishop score. I got some information here about the Bishop score and what it is, or you want to know about cervical ripening and the pros and the cons, nipple stimulation, acupuncture, acupressure, all these things are here. It's something I'm just easy. Hey, Raina's friend. I was going to say, hey, Raina's mom. Easy to give to the birthing person or to the support person if I'm there, if I'm not there. They also have one for comfort measures in labor. And so I like these. I just keep them hooked right here so they're easy to get to. And in the event that you lose them, perks of having the digital version is you can re-download it. You get like 5 lifetime downloads. Heating pad, love a heating pad, hot, cold, applied in different places and spaces. This is helpful for birthing people. I can take this cloth off and wash it in between births. And I take a disinfectant wipe and sanitize it, wipe it down afterwards. Shout out to my sis, Brianna Smith Herman. This was a gift to me. It's my AKA doula journal. Yes, I'm an Alpha Kappa Alpha woman, Super Sarah. And so I like to bring things with me that like give me joy and remind me of my other identities. And so I bring paper and pen with me to be able to write, to be able to take notes in the event that that's needed at a birth. I'm an herbalist, so I always have some of my herbal teas. Bad example, this one is not labeled, but I know what this one is. But I always have some of my herbal teas that can support and encourage contractions to continue, breast milk, or even postpartum bleeding and energy. So that's this pocket. We're still going. Oh, I have batteries. Most of my things, like my lights and stuff, have batteries. My LED candles, I'll show you in a second. They need batteries. So I always have extra batteries. All right, let's get to the good part. I'm gonna put this down on the ground and just start pulling out of it. So I will normally have my smaller, less noticeable headphones, but for modeling purposes, these are my headphones. Hey, I am just going through all of the things that are in my doula bag. I'll talk through like some basics, but I'm just like lively showing you what's in my doula bag and why you would use some stuff. If you have questions or wonderings, please drop them. Just getting some content for later. But I normally have headphones with me, one, because birth is long, right? I might need to take a call. I might need to do something else. And so these are a little more noticeable. I normally just have like buds that I can pop in under a wrap or under my longer hair. Helpful. So earbuds. I've gone through different versions of a fan, but some sort of fan. This is my electric one, my little spider. I like it because it'll just like attach onto the bed or it'll sit here and then get their little Beyonce action going. I like the handles. I can hold it. Support person can hold it. So got your spider fan. And again, rechargeable. Takes the same charger as my ring light. So reduces the amount of cords I have to have afterwards. My badge. Let's be official, y'all. Let's stop treating these doula businesses like hobbies. Okay, let's get a badge. If you need support with getting a badge, drop a comment on this YouTube video. Check out my Amazon store. Go on my website, sign up for doula coaching. I can talk you through this, but this is one of the things that keeps me from having to give people my ID, and it lets people know that I'm coming and what I do. It's double-sided. It says I'm a doula, and then I added this little personalized piece that has an old picture and my old logo. I have a new one coming. And then on the back, let's say I'm at birth and somebody wants to connect with me. I got my NPI number, got my website, my slogan, all of these things. And so like brand yourself, man. Let folk know who you are and what you're doing when you come in. I normally like wear it up here. I have it attached on my backpack. It is very helpful to have everything else that I'm about to show you in a second in different baggies so you can get to them quickly. And so you'll see me pull out bags and I'll go in my bags. I have a little small compact speaker to, play music, play movies, whatever. And it's rechargeable as well. I have a link to a speaker in my Amazon store. My bag of essential oils. Okay, so disclaimer. Doulas, please know what you're doing with these essential oils before you encourage, recommend, use them into the birthing space. What I'm learning now on the medical side of things is, I always knew this, you want to be more help than harm. And, if a person is not already using essential oils, if it's not a part of their culture, it could really alter or deter the birthing energy, the atmosphere, what's going on. And so remind me to ask you about the badge at my coaching session. Got you, boo. And so you want to make sure that you are up to date, aware, abreast, trained, certified, whatever you want to call it. Get the background information into what essential oils, what herbs are safe in pregnancy. You want to avoid introducing oils in labor, exceptions are post-date, and we can talk about that in another video. But just a quick little preview. So for my oils, I don't bring a diffuser. I do not diffuse into the air. When you diffuse into the air, that makes anybody that comes into the birthing room or walks near the room can get a whiff of those particles in the air. It makes them susceptible to it. I've been in a birth where we were diffusing something and the birth assistant was allergic to the scent. That is not something you want to happen. God forbid, the nurse, the doctor, the whomever. is allergic to the scent. And so you want to, limit the spread of impact. Also, they might like it at one point in labor and might not. And so you can't remove the air. So a sneakier, less, like I want to meet people where they are. It's your birth. If you want me to give you some essential oils, I'm gonna give you some essential oils. And so a way that I meet people where they are cotton balls. And that's my refill pet. I probably should put that over here, but I'll normally have the cotton balls, cotton swabs, and a little baggie. Everything's in baggies because oil spill, and some safety pins. And I'm able to safety pin it on their clothing or on their pillow or on my stuff. So when I move around, we move around, they get the whiff. I'm able to drop, cotton balls in the emesis bag, if they're nauseous or whatever, because certain oils that are used are helpful for nausea and vomiting. Or helpful for contractions if we're laboring on the toilet. Maybe we need to calm ourselves down, certain oils that are helpful for that. And so those are in here. I have sanitizer everywhere, all through my bag. Every time I touch essential oils, I try to sanitize and reset my hands because, again, touching people, introducing oils into the body, it can impact the baby. And we don't want to be hurtful or harmful during the birthing process. And so that's my essential oil bag. This little bag, as you're a birth worker and you just kind of go to things and be at stuff, you'll get bags or the mom. I think this is actually the Pampers bag I had as a mom, but empty them junks out and use them for what you need them for. And so this bag right here is random goodies, but it's all stuff for the birthing person. I have a little wellness spray if we need to freshen up, get a burst of energy, make the room a vibe, like this wellness spray. I've actually pivoted though, shameless plug, actually pivoted to using Black Spark's Inner Peace. Black Spark is a local scent and candle brand. I fell in love with this brand probably year 3 into birth. And so in my house, I spray Inner Peace. Before visits, I spray Inner Peace. It reset the room right. And so love Inner Peace. Check in with BLK Spark candles. Tell them Kayla sent you. But we got, spray to reset the room. If they're foot people and people want to be foot people with them, bam, got a little lotion for you to massage some feet with a little peppermint oil and rosemary leaf. Those are herbs and oils that can do certain things for labor. And so explore that on your own. Let's say my fan died or I couldn't charge it or whatever. I got backups. Paper fan. Thank you, Jasmine. Tipton got this from her baby shower. So bring little pieces of my clients with me. Hair ties, y'all, hair ties. This is the slept on, like, a birth item that everybody need. Everybody need a hair tie. The midwife need a hair tie. Maybe the birthing person need a hair tie. Somebody need a hair tie. So bring some hair ties. Bring a lot of them. I always have new and unused chapstick for the birthing person. I encourage them to put it in their birthing bag themselves and go get you some of these. They'll love them. For my personal, we'll get into my little personal baggie, but I have a peppermint one. So birth doesn't always smell the best. So I can go and smell some peppermint. A little way to use things to your advantage. I have combs. Combs are great distractors. Squeeze on combs. I can, distract you. Open gate theory says, like, if I bring sensation somewhere else, it can help pain be more bearable. And so, like, these are like some natural, holistic, non-medical ways that we can, meet pain where it's at, like comfort measures. And so I got a bunch of different varieties of combs. I have perineal cream. I have nipple cream samples. I'm on some professional distribution lists. You want to find out how to do that? Sign up for doula coaching with me. I got you. More of my tea, breast milk tea, my Milky Mind tea. Sold on Amazon. Shop with me. And then my clients love me. Sometimes, a lot of times they love me. And so they'll give me like little gift cards and things. And so I try to keep them in my doula bag so I can stop spending my money. I do have like a budget that I put on like my little Cash App cards. The only time I really use Cash App to use at the vending machines and at the hospitals and things like that, or for Uber Eats or whatever. But if I got a gift card and I see it in here, I'm like, oh, I'm eating Chick-fil-A for birth or whatever. And then I always have my business cards with me to be able to give to the nieces. That combs were definitely amazing. I know the comb is like a real easy one, real cheap one. I always have my business card with me to be able to give to a provider or a nurse or to leave on a table. I've switched digital, so I love giving people my hi hello, like my digital card, but I still got some of the in-person ones, the paper ones. And then I have these cute little eye mask. When I first started, I was like extra, extra, like let me brand everything. And so I make these cute little eye masks that, you know, it's has rice inside of it with a little lavender scent, and we can warm it up and they can just chill. Or, maybe we put it in the freezer and it's cool. It's also a cute image when I take it from above. But I'm encouraging you to rest because I need you to rest because we work, but we also rest in labor. And that's that bad. Again, if y'all have any questions, just let me know. I'm just going through this, repurposing the content for later. But I say y'all can get this good action live. Um, what else is in here? I'm a lactation counselor, lactation support person. So I always have unused syringes or emptying containers just in case we're hand expression or we're hand expressing or nipple stimulating. And we need something clean to put the milk in. Model what you expect for people. I am the ball police. I am the doula, the body worker, the yogi that watches y'all's videos and be like, we need to pump that ball up. Or I will not post a photo or a video because I'll be like, that is not proper positioning. Blow your balls up. And so I went to Dollar Tree, got this little balloon pump. If I go to somebody's house and they ball flat, this is what I'm doing. If I'm doing an in-person session with somebody and they ball flat, this is what I'm doing. If I'm at your birth and I see the hospital balls are flat, this is what I'm doing. Birth and the balls are flat, this is what I'm doing. But what we're not doing is undoing the work by not being properly prepared. It's $1. Go get one of these. I have an electronics bag. All the gadgets and gadgets that I use need to be charged sometimes. And so I want to be able to get to them quickly. And so when we write out our affirmations, I like to string them up with this little string light thingy. I just like tape it or safety pin it on the wall. It lights up and it has these cute little clippies where I can hang their birth affirmations. It's a cute little photo op. It can move around too. Takes 6 batteries, so I always have batteries. Just roll it back up, put it back in the bag. Chargers for the fan, the ring light, all of that stuff. Charger for me, and try to get the ones that have stuff that like help you put it up well. And then y'all laugh at me, but so this is cute. It's just a little fan that they can attach to their phone. If you got an iPhone or if you're Droid gang like me, just a little adapter, a little fan they can put on their phone, say all my other fans ran out. It's cute little corny, quirky stuff. And then lastly, you gotta have a little baggie in here for you, right? And so this is my me baggie. This baggie is like my go bag, things that I go into quickly for me. I have herbal teas for me for energy and to recalibrate, pads, tampons in case it's that time of month. Mouthwash, toothpaste, portable toothbrush. I mean, you can buy these or you can get them at hotels when you check in. Just ask them if they got extra. Get a couple of them. Get them. When I go get a massage at the Peabody Spa often, and they have a bunch of little takeaways. So I take away soap. Just in case you gotta wash up. I've been at birth 30 plus hours and I don't want to be funky. I'll be sweating, I'll be moving, I actually be working. So I might need to freshen up. More nipple cream. I have a cute little mirror for myself and I love it because it lights up, in the event that I need to see myself in the dark. Hair ties for me. Sometimes in the car before I go, maybe I need to reset, or maybe mid-birth, somebody came in and energy ain't right. Reset. Okay, little Santo, get you one of these. I got some little oil for my hair, sanitizing wipes, a little comb for me. I got a little something under here, it's a comb. And then y'all, mints, gum. But this is probably one of my favorite pieces. I'm not playing favorites, giving shout outs on these, and it's just like organically happening. Shout out to Will and Maddie Redmond. They gifted me probably one of the most thoughtful doula gifts anybody has ever given me. It's a doula's bag of crystals. They are into crystals and gems. They forged them themselves and they gathered so many different crystals for me, y'all, and wrote a handwritten guide on what these crystals mean. I'm not going to pretend to be a crystal person, but kind of showing you but they are. I know what these particular crystals do and mean for me. It's just, it's the thought. It's the thought. They hired me to support them, and they have still been supporting me 2 and 3 years later, after their birth, and supporting the families that I support through, just the healing and the prayers and the love that was put in the intentionality of this gift. And so this is definitely always in my me bag. Shout out to y'all, and congrats on the new little, they just had a new little baby. And so what I love about everything being in the bags, right, is it just all goes right back down in here. I have a little reset, restock container up here at my office that I go into and say, like, oh, I need more cotton balls. Bam. Oh, I need another notepad. Bam. Oh, I need another. And those things are in there. So it's easier to reset and to stay restocked in between births. I kind of have a doula bag and a half because I haven't really figured out a real system for these, but these are linked on my Amazon store as well. Even my little LED lights, if you see some of my birth content, you'll see these little lights in the videos. It's a real simple investment. Um, I love to, it has what do you call this? A remote control. So you can remote control, set the vibe from afar. And then my snacks are normally down in this bag. So you need some snacks for you. All right, question. How do you sanitize the eye mask between births? And so that was honestly one of the big hiccups. It's something that I make each birth. And so it's like theirs. So I was at the beginning, I was making them a personalized like affirmation eye mask. Baby, she got busy. It got cumbersome. I was like hand getting that fabric and like hand making the mask, stuffing it with rice. So it wasn't a real system. So it just kind of went away, and I don't do it. If that was something you were thinking about doing, I would get something that's washable, and so a way that I could see myself using that same one, but just making it make sense now that I'm talking it out loud with you, I could, very easily just make a removable cover for it that I took off and put in the washer and put back on it every time. Again, just thinking of ways to work smarter and not harder. But it could also be a birth, a prenatal visit activity, right? We get together with some rice and some herbs and some things that make sense for you, and we can make one because some people want something that they can, reuse and use down the line. I bought a bunch of disposable eye masks like handouts or hotels. I love that. Like, and just having those. Like, I think about a birth preparation kit that you can give to your clients to put in their hospital bag that has those small little knickknacks that they are going to forget. Chapstick, eye mask, hair ties, a little mirror, a little cute little compact mirror, maybe an affirmation card or two, a little small thing of my tea, my herbal tea. Very, very, y'all, those are ways to make you stand out as a doula and to add value in the room, because that's the goal. We are not there to, guarantee birthing outcomes. We are there to enhance the birthing or the postpartum journey. And if you are hired as a birth doula, you are in the room to make the space better. Otherwise, why are you there? Boiled water does not need to be watched boil. Boiling water does not need to be watched to boil. And so, know that about your clients. I say this in consultations. I say it a lot in my content because I really, really mean this. If I did my job well, you do not need me in the room. Yes, you pay for me to be in the room and you want me to be in the room, but you also pay for me to give you education. You also pay for me to properly prepare you. You also pay for me to transfer the feeling of confidence, the responsibility of advocacy, and using your voice to you. Because at the end of the day, I can say and think and want and wish all of these things. It comes down to what you said they can or can't do. It comes down to what you did or didn't give them access to do. And I'm just, the cheerleader. Ooh, I got you. I support you. You want to do it that way? Cool, I got you. You want that? Bam, I got it. You don't want that? Cool. You want to eat in labor? I got snacks for you. You don't want to eat in labor? You want to, abide by the ridiculous rules or whatever your birthing space is saying? I'm gonna support that too. It's your decision. I'm not gonna pull the honey out. I got the honey and the snacks if you want them though. And just again, like not gatekeeping. These are like little marketing packs that I get. I'm on a distributor list from this marketing company, and they send me this tea. I replace it with my own tea because y'all know I make tea and granola bars and just things that are helpful for parents. It again, it makes you stand out. It makes you helpful. Something that I'm adding. I don't think I necessarily want to add it right at birth. I'm trying to figure it out, but I've been liking this little plastic nipple ruler. I'm bringing it with me to all my lactation visits. I want people to be able to size their nipples and feel comfortable about sizing their nipples and doing that with me. So bringing this with me more often. But yeah, that's high level what's in my doula bag. Uh, some things that are normally in there that aren't in there right now because they're getting washed or they're just too big to put in a bag. I typically have either a baby wrap or rebozo, some sort of shawl. Yep, so this is for flange sizing. And the reason I'm saying I don't necessarily have this at birth, but I do just like have this as a tool. So for maybe like my post-birth check-in. One, we should not be introducing pumping early that on like at birth in the first couple of days postpartum unless we absolutely have to. But sometimes it is medically necessary to start or mentally necessary to start. I like to say mentally or medically necessary because one or both could be true. And you want to be able to size your nipples. And, before your milk comes all the way down, your nipples are one size. Once they are engorged, they are one size. And then once they stay on full, they are another size. And so this is a little helpful tool that I can use between clients, and it's easy to sanitize. But yeah, you want to just make sure that the things that you're bringing with you make sense. And so I have that rebozo, that shawl that I'll bring with me, or that baby wrap. And then I have my peanut ball and my cooler that stay in the car. Sometimes my clients want to take their placenta with them. And so I'll have that in the car with me as well. But it's not about bringing too many things. It's about bringing just enough things. People hired you for you. People hired you for you. And so as long as you are comfortable with what you need to do and how to show up for them and how they said they want to be supported, that's really what you need to bring in your doula bag. Bring you and bring what the people said they want and need to be supported. I have some people that we're building a birthing plan and I tell them I can bring all these things and they don't want any of it. It's even better for me. I can just show up with me with my little neck pillow and my cover. You're not useless. No, you're not getting a discount because I didn't use all of this stuff. It is there as an option. It is available. If you have some of these things, you're a birth worker and you're uncomfortable using them, unsure on how to use them, I have an upcoming comfort measures workshop for birth workers. If you're local, you can come take it in person. If you're virtual, I'm adding the virtual sign-up option for it, but I want to do my part of helping us all feel better prepared to do the things that we're paying to be licensed and trained and certified in to do. Like, let's just get to it. And so that's all I have. I'm not seeing any more questions, seeing the viewings kind of drop off. So I'm gonna dip off too. I'm gonna save this across all the platforms so you can watch this fully back on my YouTube. Would prefer for you to go there, go to my YouTube, run my views up at What the Doula on YouTube. Help me get to 50 subscribers. I'm at 43. This will be posted. Hey, Ed, one of the best doulas in North Carolina. If you need a doula, my dear doula, please go tap in with Ebony with the I, Eboni, and tell her Kayla sent you. You can catch this on my YouTube. You can catch this on my TikTok. I still don't know how to say the TikTok lives. I'm gonna try. This is my second time going live. And then I know how to save it on my Instagram live. I did a trifecta, y'all. I am on YouTube live, I am on TikTok live, and I'm on Instagram live. I'm gonna put this content out there. That's one thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this content out there. I'm gonna stop being scary and I'm gonna just do it and I'm gonna figure it out all the way that I'm doing it. So thank y'all for tuning in with me for this time that we've been live. I hope to do little educational talks like this more often. Please drop comments, ask questions about what else you want to know about. Maybe engage with me on YouTube about what's in your doula bag or challenge me. Tell me to take something out so I can square up and tell you why it should stay there. No, but I love pushes. I love feedback. I would love to know what's in your doula bag. So yeah, peace out. In one, in two. Hold on, wait. Let's end.